Committee, New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. Good to see you, Congressman. Thanks for being there. Do you think that we need Greenland?
I think it's great. I do think we need it. You know, the world's changing. So for navigation purposes, for homeland security purposes, for energy policy, you know, we're going to forge ahead and have so much of a better energy policy. You know, people complain about their bills at home. Federal energy policy affects what you pay in your electric bill. It really is that simple. They have natural resources there, gas, oil, and of course trace minerals and elements that we need for batteries. All of it is good. I really believe we can help the people there, and that's part of this whole thing. To become part of the United States of America, their incomes are going to go up, their lives are going to be better. I think there's really something to look at here.
Well,
it's a
grand plan. There's no denying it, but it's apparently there's a lot of pushback around the world. Mr. Putin from Russia has been raising the stakes on our attempts to get Greenland. I just want you to listen to what he said and get your reaction. Roll tape.
Everybody knows very well about the U.S. plans to take over Greenland, though it can be surprising only at first sight. It's a huge mistake to think that it is just extravagant talk of the new U.S. administration. Not even close.
So what do you make of Putin's mumblings about it?
Well, the fact that he's concerned is good, and the fact that he's concerned shows it's something that we should do, quite honestly. You know, he has a newfound respect for the United States right now with the new administration. This is important for national security. It's important. The Arctic is going to control, believe it or not, a lot of what's going to happen in the future because it is so unbelievably resource rich. This is what America does. We grow, we expand, we lead, we like the world, and this is a good thing. And of course, other countries aren't going to like it. You know, I love Europe. I love other countries. I love the world. And we help them and have helped them through, you know, many years. But nevertheless, some of them are a little bit jealous of the United States of America. This is a time for us to lead and to do well. It will help the people of Greenland. It'll help the people of the United States of America. And it is absolutely worth the effort.
By the way, it's not just Russia that's pushing back. China has apparently begun actually buying stakes in Greenland, so they're upset. China expert Michael Pillsbury was on with Laura Ingraham last night talking about how China's already there. Roll tape.
The Chinese are there ahead of us. They're already doing contracts. They're starting to get minerals themselves. So it's one more challenge for President Trump to try to get to Greenland and get the surveys done and the mining start before the Chinese get there.
So, I mean, we got these two big superpowers, nuclear superpowers, China and Russia, both interested in what we're interested in. Does China worry about their interest?
China worries me in so many different ways. They're buying so much within the United States of America. They control most of the easy pass systems in our country now, or are connected to those that control it. So that's something that concerns me. Of course this does. But China, again, is more worried now. You know, we've been asleep at the wheel, quite frankly, over the past 4 years under Joe Biden. Now we're serious players, and we're going to move forward.
Quickly, one last thing. We had, I want your reaction to Elise Stefanik removing her name from nomination as UN ambassador after President Trump asked her to, because the margin of majority is so narrow right now in the House. What do you make of that? And is there going to be a place for her later on after these special elections?
President Trump's going to remember Elise Stefanik is a great leader. She's a great congresswoman. She would have been great at the UN. But first things first, we've got to get the tax cut bill done. We've got to get some good energy policy. We need to get some legislation through, and we need the votes. And it is such a razor-thin majority. If somebody gets sick, if somebody passes in their family, you got one or two members out, we can't get a bill done. So we kind of need her there right now. She's going to be doing big things now, but also big things in the future.
Jeff Van Drew, Congressman, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
Always good to be with you. Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Tesla is a peaceful company that has made great cars, great products,